sinking to relief the rising sun. In my chest, the warmth of freedom. Out on the road in the light, stars lie on the inside of my mind.
I decided to grow my beard, and I'm quite vain. I'm a very pretty man, and so
lots of selfies.
that was me trying the beard shaping creams. The creams you put in, that stuff makes your beard so hard, it feels like it's going to scratch your neck. It's very uncomfortable.
Lucky me, my laundromat was within view of the Miramar Air Show. Most of the time, I didn't have such a great view of the planes. As you see here in the video, most of the time, I'm just doing laundry. But it was neat to be able to step outside in between loads and watch the show.
I had a little bit of a tumble on the freeway. I was in rush hour traffic.
5
The
freeway, San Diego.
5 freeway, San Diego, heading south, going down to a customer. I was just north of a Sharp hospital, in fact. I was changing lanes from the number 2 lane into the number 1 lane. Traffic was moving along about 45. It was picking up from being backed up. If you've ever been in San Diego traffic, you'll understand. So there's an opening to the left, 2 car lengths. I'll move into that. I hit the gas to move over, started moving into the lane, and the car in front of me didn't look in their mirror, and they wanted that spot too. So I saw them as they were swerving over. So anyway, they hit the front end of my bike. I went down, tumble. My back hit the concrete divider. Mind you, I'm probably doing about 60 at this point because I had to accelerate to get up into that spot. When I bounced off the wall, I landed on my face, and I'm sliding backwards. Everything's like slow motion. I've got sparks coming past my head because the bike's still sliding behind me on the freeway. And then I've got a wheel spinning right here on the freeway as I'm sliding. I realized my hand was under me, pulled it out. You notice my pinky on the right side there has got a little scar from it. And the only other injury I got with all that banging was a scratch on my belly. My jacket rolled up because at that point, I had been not around Christy that long, and I was starting to lose weight because she cooks real good. But yeah, I had a wreck on the freeway. If I hadn't been wearing all my gear, I'd be kaput. That hand's the one that my pinky got cut in. The jacket's got torn up pretty good, but I slid on the protective gear from the jacket. What's that a picture of? Oh yeah, that's my saddlebag. So the bike went down. It slid on the handlebar, the peg, and the front tire. The gas tank didn't even get a scratch on it, but it chewed the metal out and chewed the screw out from my peg. So it messed me up pretty good. It's about $3,000 worth of damage.
And insurance did cover it, and
yeah,
we were.
I was ruled not at fault.
All of his protective gear, everything got replaced.
I was ruled not at fault, but I rode away from that accident on the bike. I took myself to the hospital.
That accident is actually what delayed him from getting to Livingston. He was supposed to leave like within a week.
I was supposed to be leaving within 5 days of that accident.
Exactly, and it put him out an extra 2 weeks.
I'm quite vain. I'm a very pretty man, so
lots of selfies.
I'm quite vain. I'm a very pretty man. I'm quite vain. I'm a very pretty man. So this is an area along the 8 freeway. I call it the moonscape. And I'm pretty sure that this is where my wallet fell out of my pocket. So on my first day on the trip over to Livingston, Texas, I'm riding the motorcycle. I pull into a gas station to fuel up at the end of the night in the town where I'm going to stay. I reach for my wallet where my money and my cards were, and it's not there. And it scared the living heck out of me. All right, so my first day's ride was quite uncomfortable. I had a water backpack on my back, so it's adding extra weight right above my tailbone. I'm going to try something a little different today. The backpack is strapped on to the bags, and I also took these 2 black bags. I had them yesterday hanging off the sides right here and right here, but they flopped in the wind. I think this is going to be a little bit better of a ride today. So I got enough clothes in there for 6 days without having to do laundry. An entire survival kit, emergency blankets, water filtration, camp cooking, that sort of stuff. Yeah, that's about it. All right, day 3, we started out with a little bit of a mechanical issue. So last night when I was pulling in, when I tried to shift down, check this out. Shift up, returns to place like it should. Shift down, it doesn't pop back up. You gotta wiggle it with your toe to get it to come back into place. Got a little linkage arm here. It's supposed to be nice and loose. Should rotate when I do this, and it does, but I can feel it catching. Like this joint here needs to be lubed. Either that, or this bar is slightly bent. It doesn't look like it's bent, so I think that just needs an adjustment and needs a lube on those ball joints. So I'm gonna take it to a shop, see if I can get an adjustment. I hope they can help.
No, just get your mug over here. Right.
Oh, I missed you. Oh. I know.
I missed you too. I missed you too, honey. Come here. Good. Hey, sit. Hey, sit. Sit. Good. Oh,
Out of my bones may be tired, but I'll blink into relief. Rising sun. In my chest, the warmth of freedom. Out on the road in the light. Stars light on the inside of my eyes. I feel the music running through my veins.
I want a wider face. That'll make you work.
I'm
Bay in
grateful
Georgia.
that no house I hear the music running through my veins. I'm grateful that no house
It's fine now. It's fine. I got it.
Oh, he returns.
Wake him up what?
He was on his laptop.
Fixing to go to bed. How you doing, Steve? I'm doing alright.
I feel the music
He's going to go in the bottom of the pantry. Here, you want that back?
Mr. Good.
Oh, I love you too, buddy. Are you happy I'm here, buddy? Love you too, Gusses. Love you too, buddy. I missed you too.
I'm quite vain. I'm a very pretty man. 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 I'm quite vain. I'm a very pretty man.
If you enjoyed this episode, please click like below. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the Local Pond RV Living.
And don't forget to click that bell so that you get notifications of new videos being published. See you next time.